welcome back to Crypto Front. This is the front line where we are fighting together side by side for financial freedom. It appears as if now we are finally beginning to catch a nice break here for Onyx coin, trying to reverse this whole downtrend that we have seen in the last few weeks. The most important questions now become, is this going to be something that is very sustainable, or maybe it's going to flop towards the downside once again? And of course, another question is that, are we going to be taking out the high that we were having right around 5 cents here, go even higher, maybe towards something like 7.7 cents or even higher than that? And we're going to be covering all that good stuff in today's video, right? The other important thing obviously is what are specific levels that we should be looking for in validations and confirmations, all that great stuff in today's video. Before we start, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video, spread delicately, tapping the like button. It really helps the YouTube algorithm in understanding that yes, this video may be short, but it still carries significant information within it. Other than that, if you're new to the channel and if you're looking for regular updates on Onyx coin, feel free to subscribe, because I do TA Onyx coin and a number of other different altcoins on a regular basis. Let me not run my mouth too much here and show you exactly what's what. We already know at this point that we have some kind of a catalyst happening today, which is going to be a mainnet upgrade called Goliath, and we'll see obviously how that affects the price. We also have got other things not related directly probably to Onyx coin, having to do with the crypto strategic reserve. I mean, that news is actually something that excited the market, but for me, being in the market for quite some time, I'm not overzealous when I hear this type of news, but I also want to be cautiously optimistic, and that's exactly the same approach that I'm taking here, both with the news of the mainnet launch as well as the strategic crypto reserve. I mean, because this thing's short term, they can very much be, sell the news kind of in events, and that will not look too good on the chart. But for me as a trader, as an investor, no matter what happens with the news, I have some conditions that I say, okay, like even if this news had happened, right, how is this chart going to be looking like? Because honestly, the chart may actually sometimes show us the news before it actually happens, just like what we were doing on Friday. We were seeing some bullish divergences right there on the RSI, and we're saying that, okay, look, more likely than not, there was going to be a pump which was going to show up right there on the Onyx coin price. Ever since then, the price has actually managed to go up 53%. That's good. And the trade that we were taking in our trading group was up something like 265%. Now that trade is already closed, and we're looking for another one here as we're waiting for the chart to make a decision right around this. There was 2 cents, 2.1 cents thereabout. Let me explain real fast. We're going to the daily time frame, and what we want to see here for the daily time frame, we were looking at a specific indicator here, the EMA weapons, and these ones are very good at predicting like trend reversals, right? Just for reference sake, I mean, take a look at this moment here. If back then in January you had bought this ribbon flip, I mean, you would have been sitting like a boss, even though the prices actually dropped 70%. This would really have served you very well. So the indicator is powerful, and what we want to see here is we want to see at least a daily candle close outside of these EMA weapons, because you can see that during this whole downtrend, yeah, I mean, this is where we have actually been stopped. Look at this, sell, 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 sell. So this has been the case, but should we now be able to start closing daily candles above, I would say here 2.1 cents, this is a moment to say that, okay, yeah, we're killing the best for sure with a very nice recovery. Another thing that we are taking a look at is the 50 daily moving average. And once again, you see, I was mentioning it yesterday. We see that we have tested it. It has rejected us once, but we're trying once again, right? So first step, obviously, the EMA weapons close above that level, and also take care of the 50 daily moving average. I think these are the two major important things that we want to see right now. Then of course, we also have got the MACD, which is in our favor right now, because look, we're approaching a bullish cross right there. So this moment I'm sitting on the sidelines just waiting for all these confirmations, and then we can jump in and we can do some numbers right there with Onyx coin. I mean, it's a great project altogether, and the community is actually very much amazing. Now, when you also look at our volumes, this is looking good. $120 million traded in the last 24 hours, and we're up 184% from where we were the day before. That's very good, because if you are going to be reversing trend here, you need to do that with a significant amount of volume, just showing that there is interest. Now, I've also been looking at the chart on the 4-hourly time frame, and it reminded me of something that I've seen on Bitcoin, but obviously it was happening on a much longer time frame. And this is Bitcoin in the day, like I would say the 2018 cycle all the way back into the 2017 cycle. You see the same kind of price action that we are seeing on Onyx coin right there. And you're dropping towards the downside, then you find your footing again, you start pumping towards the upside. So I'm saying that potentially if we happen to hold this nice and easy, 7.7 cents doesn't look like a far away price target, in my humble opinion, the first one to target, right? Then from there we'd have to see how high the chart can go. But I just wanted to point out a few things here. Just pay attention to this kind of price action that happened here, which is, I don't know, 1, 2, 3 kind of a thing that happens there. Then you also see the same thing happening with the Bitcoin price also right here, the example that I was giving here, this 1 2 3 kind of thing. I mean, looks weird, but it is what it is. So we also had the same thing here on the BTC price, same negative price section towards the downside here. Then that's almost the same thing that we are seeing here with Onyx coin. So it's something that I'm keeping at the back of my mind, that okay, we have seen something that looks similar to this. Let's see what happens, right? The conditions are very much simple. On that daily time from here, we want to see the EMA weapons being flipped, and breaking and closing daily candles out of that level is a very good indication. Now, this doesn't mean that okay, immediately you're going to be going up, but at least this is a good start, right? From there, we're going to be looking for entries, and then obviously the 50-day moving average is massive, right? If we break above it, cool. I mean, the bulls are full back on in control, right? So the level to look forward to, at least for me here, is 2.1 cents, and it's going to be very much critical. We'll see what happens by there. The mainnet is going to go live in a few hours, and we'll have a perfect picture by then. Other than that, this week we should be expecting very much crazy volatility. Let me just explain to you why I'm saying that. You see, we had the CME gap on BTC, and it appears that it has been filled, but not entirely, right? We were supposed to go all the way down to something like 77 thereabout. I don't know, maybe it was filled. Okay, cool. But we also had another one at $94,000. Now we have happened to fill that with this candle that you see, right? Beginning of the week today. And now we have created another even bigger CME gap. Let me just highlight that nice and easy, which is this one, stretching from somewhere around, would say $91,000 all the way down to something like, you know, $85,000. So it's going to be very much crazy to see this volatility play out. Maybe it's going to be just a week towards the downside here. I mean, wipe out longs, wipe out shorts, whatever the case may be. But look, expect some kind of volatility here between $91,000 and $85,000 here for BTC. So we'll see. Usually these things, they get filled at the beginning of the week, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday at latest. But yeah, there's going to be some kind of volatility that happens. We'll also see how that is going to be affecting the Onyx coin price. But yeah, I hope my message has been understood. With the 3 indicators that we have for the 2.1 cents, seems like it's the, you know, one figure that can change everything here on the Onyx price. Other than that, if we keep getting rejected, I mean, yeah, we still have got way towards the downside. We'll see. And I'll be updating you, obviously, according to what the data is saying. So thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you very soon in the next update. If you want to be seeing those trades that we're going to be trying to do here with Onyx coin, you can feel free to join our Discord group via Patreon. The link is going to be somewhere there in the description. See you. Take care. Bye-bye.